Very well, ladies and gentlemen. So we begin the episode, and we've got, of course, Mauro Icardi, Rafael Leao, we've got Tielemans, and of course, more news for you guys. So stay tuned for all the news that actually comes on this channel, and of course, subscribe for daily Arsenal content. If you are even a rival fan, if you want to keep yourself updated about Arsenal team, any news, of course, is the best place to be. So consider subscribing. That's all I would want to say to you. So the first news is the Athletic report. Arsenal had the opportunity to explore an exchange deal for Aubameyang with Mauro Icardi. It did not develop because Arsenal were clear on the targets they wanted to pursue, and if none materialized, they would stick with existing options until the end of season. So that's actually a fantastic thing. I mean, you should not go for your secondary targets, as I always say before. But hey, I was a madman talking about Alex Ishak, wasn't I? Maybe I was too desperate to see Arsenal sign someone in the striker's role so that we don't, struggle in the remaining half of the or remaining games in the Premier League. Moving on, according to Chris Wheatley, Arsenal are monitoring Armando Broja ahead of the summer transfer window. The 20-year-old Broja has impressed at Southampton this season after joining on loan from Chelsea. He scored 6-7 goals in all competitions for the Saints and remains highly admired by Mikel Arteta. Now, so I don't understand this from Broja. From Arsenal. Now, of course, Arteta isn't Broja is a very interesting kind of a player. Great physically, handles the situation really well. Fantastic player though. But the big question is coming from Chelsea, man. I don't know if Arsenal can. Chelsea are definitely not going to sell to a direct rival, because Arsenal are looking at someone, to slot it in the main, senior team. I don't know if Broja is going to be, Chelsea are going to let him go. But let's see how things will turn out. Moving on, exclusive Premier League launching Elite Referee Development Plan or ERDP, a major project with FA, EFL and PGMOL to improve standard and diversity of match officials in English football. They want similar impact as EPPP has had on homegrown players. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but the way the officiating is done at times, it's hilarious. It's hilariously bad. Let's see if that's going to work or not. But if one thing that has worked is Folarin Balogun worked his socks off for Middlesbrough for the game against Derby County. 1 assist, 1 big chance created, 2 key passes, 80.8% passing accuracy. Folarin Balogun does have a lot to learn, but that assist plus the work rate that he put out so that he could win the ball and really help, Middlesbrough along the game, in the game was fantastic to see. Moving on, Brandon Rodgers on Arsenal target Youri Tielemans. He says, you'll get people asking if he can hang on to these players for the next 6 or 7 years. But the reality is that if a player really does well with Leicester, he may want to leave and move on to another club. That's what Leicester City is all about, and that's really bad. But that's the truth. And I'm really happy that he's embraced that, isn't it? That's really fantastic to see. But let's talk about Gabriel Martinelli. Now, Gabriel Martinelli has been playing as a number 9 in training sessions at London Colney as speculation continues over the Brazilian's future long-term position. So, of course, we speak about, we've seen articles, people saying that, even Paul Mason said, number 9, Gabriel Martinelli, let's go for it. But now we see that happening at London Colney. If that's going to happen or not, Arteta has been super patient with the high ceiling of talent in Gabriel Martinelli. Let's see where things will take Gabriel Martinelli. So, moving on. So, the stat that I'm presenting to you is goals prevented rate. I mean, goals prevented metric adjusted to reflect the number of shots a keeper has faced. It is the number of goals that a goalkeeper was expected to concede as a proportion of the number of goals that they actually conceded. So, top of the list is Aaron Ramsdale, 1.41 goals prevented rate. Jose Sa is second, 1.36. David De Gea, David De Gea, Alisson. Alright, so you can see all the goalkeepers over here. Aaron Ramsdale is at the top of the list. So, great thing to see. According to Akram Konur, Arsenal are scouting 17-year-old forward Savio from Atletico Mineiro. Whether that will happen or not, we have to see. But yes, that is the update according to Ekrem Konur. Moving on, let us talk about Wayne Rooney on scoring on his debut against Arsenal in 2002. He says, I'm playing against the best team in the league, 30 odd games unbeaten, Vieira, Sol Campbell, Henry. I was in awe. I was thinking, effing hell, there's David Seaman, there's all these players I've watched. I didn't realize how big Arsenal all were. They were massive. I was thinking, F me, these are absolutely huge. Huge. But one person who did a fantastic job, Arsenal youngster honoured Wycombe Wanderers, Brooke Norton-Cuffy, killed it. You know, he actually played 90 minutes, 60 touches, 19 passes, 5 long balls, 3 accurate, 1 key pass, 9 ground duels, 7-1, 3 tackles, 3 blocks, 1 clearance. Man of the match. Brooke Norton-Cuffy was fantastic with his performance. And if you wonder what position does he play, of course, a right back, my friend. So yes, he's a right back, and he's doing a fantastic job. He could be, of course, we're looking at Jed Spence, but he could be our Jed Spence already. Moving on, so Chris Wilder has praised Folarin Balogun for his performance against Derby County. He says, I thought they'd gas themselves out after about 60 or 70 minutes, and Aaron Connolly and Folarin Balogun kept going because they got that game under their belt. I'm delighted with them too. So yes, the gaffer is happy. Ralph Ranić has said that it is not only his side that is struggling for consistency. He says, if you look at the current table, not only as Arsenal, Tottenham and other clubs, there is some reason. It is something to discuss at the end of the season. The players are ambitious and want to get better. They want to win. Speak for yourself, bruh. Moving on, before getting into it now, according to Fichajes, Real Madrid are also interested in signing Yuri Tielemans from Leicester City. Now, Real Madrid have added themselves on the list. My God, it's not going to be easy to get Yuri Tielemans, but okay. We'll see what can be done. An ex-Arsenal striker Yaya Sanogo has pleaded for a club. Now he needs a club, just like Jack Wilshere. Now according to a source speaking with La Dépêche du Midi, he said, it's become very difficult, very hard. I have a few contacts, but they need to go somewhere. I'm ready since I'm training with Toulouse, but now I need for someone to give me a chance. I don't know if anyone will give him a chance, but okay. Let's see. Moving on, Arsenal are eyeing Rafael Leao. As per Fichajes, Arsenal are eyeing a move for the Portuguese international, but could be rivaled by Newcastle United. Now, those were the times where Arsenal were, rivaled by a lot of other clubs, but Newcastle United literally want to target everything that Arsenal want in the market, or are getting linked at the market. I don't know if it's going to work. I really don't know, but yes, Newcastle are desperate, man, to build something onto it. Bruv, save your season. We'll talk about it in the next season. But according to ESPN, Christopher Nkunku is on Arsenal's shortlist, whilst the likes of United, Liverpool, City and Real Madrid are also reported to be interested. So Gunners are in for Christopher Nkunku. Whether that will materialize, I don't know. But yes, Broja, Nkunku, and of course, your favorite Rafael Leao. I don't know about Rafael Leao. Let me know in the comments, do you guys like Rafael Leao to come to Arsenal? I will be pleased to know your thoughts on this one. I will see you in the next one also. Cheers. Until then, good night.